You're watching the Central Post. This is Samiksha Ajay. In the last few days, East Asia has got a serious chill. Japan's new Prime Minister, Sanada Kaichi, sharp, unflinching, and the first woman in the role, stood before Parliament and delivered a sentence that Beijing took nothing short of a declaration of conditional war. She said, and I quote, "If China resorts to force against Taiwan, it could constitute an existential threat to Japan's survival, triggering our right to collective self-defense." And Beijing's response was swift, surgical, and spectacularly theatrical. Travel warnings, mass cancellations, frozen film releases, and Coast Guard ships circling dispute lands followed almost instantly. But here's the question worth asking. What does these recent tensions between China and Japan means for India? Three things, and they are all rather convenient. Firstly, China is currently busy glaring Japan. The Ladakh and Arunachal sectors have gone unusually quiet. No new incursions, no aggressive patrolling, no midnight surprises. That buys us precious months to finish roads, tunnels, airfields, and stockpile. The kind of firepower that makes future adventures expensive for the other side. Secondly, a rattled Japan is the best kind of partner. As Tokyo is suddenly in a hurry to move supply chains, deepen defense tech sharing, and fund big ticket projects like bullet trains, semiconductors, rare earth processing, when your friend feels lonely, the investment checks arrive faster and with fewer strings. And third, the Quad just got a free upgrade. Japan is now doing the loud talking on Taiwan, which lets India keep its preferred posture. Firm in private, polite in public, and fully plunged into the benefits of joint exercises, intelligence, and maritime domain awareness. In short, distraction for China, acceleration for Japan and their ties, and relevance for the Quad, all without India having to raise its voice. Not a bad week's work. But you know how bad the mood is on the ground? I mean, how Chinese and Japanese are feeling, are reacting about each other. Within hours of Japan's PM statement, China's foreign ministry issued a level 2 travel alert, essentially telling its citizens, think before traveling. Tens of thousands of airline seats to Japan were cancelled in a single week. Entire group tours vanished overnight. Japanese film scheduled for blockbuster releases in China were quietly pulled. Seafood imports are paused, orders again. Chinese Coast Guard sailed deliberately close to the Senkaku Islands. While nationalist fury in Chinese social media app Weibo called for everything from boycotts to Uniqlo to the cancellations of cherry blossom dreams. Tokyo, for its part, has refused to blink. The Prime Minister calmly repeated that her remarks were purely hypothetical. Yet the Japanese self-defense forces scrambled jets, tourism stocks stumbled, and hotels from Kyoto to Hokkaido suddenly found themselves staring at empty calendars that used to be packed with Chinese visitors. It's classic great power theatre, loud, expensive, and for the moment, wonderfully distracting. India's play remains exactly what it has always been. Strengthen the borders, pocket the investments, deepen the partnerships, and let the two neighbors burn their energy on each other. Because when the dragon and the samurai are busy measuring their swords, the elephant should move forward. Quietly, steadily, and with a small, satisfied smile. Keep watching the Central Post for more.